So, one thing I did not expect to do is make a video on Corrective Measure in the year 2025. Why? Well, because this is a Vault of Glass weapon. It's 10 years old. So, when Bungie announced the latest perk refresh, they absolutely cooked with the latest version of this machine gun. If you guys don't know, Vault of Glass weapons saw a perk refresh as well as the ability to now craft these weapons. It was something I always wanted, and I'm very happy that it finally happened. It is long overdue, and Bungie cooked here. Now, before we dive into the details of this, I just want to get one thing out the way. If you guys want more content from me, be sure to hit that subscribe button and bell to be notified on when I drop more content. We have tons of stuff planned here for Destiny 2. As you guys can see, we definitely will be returning to some other games on the channel. Just really want to hone in and focus on Destiny 2. Really enjoying it. But with that out the way, let's talk about the new king of legendary machine guns. Yes, I am crowning this the king of legendary machine guns. Out of all the weapons from Vault of Glass, I did not expect Corrective Measure to be this damn powerful. My favorite weapon has always been Fatebringer here, and everything else has kind of seen a little back burner respect, some nostalgia value and things like that, but there's a lot of interesting stuff here, and specifically with Corrective Measure, this is an ad clear monster. And when it comes to other legendary machine guns that are void in this case as Corrective Measure, this one takes the cake. I'm sorry, Hammerhead. I'm sorry, Commemoration. This is my favorite one right now, and it's not even close. Now, the one important thing about legendary machine guns is if you're looking for those legendary machine guns to be that boss DPS beast, these aren't that style of weapon or situation you will want to use those in. If you do want that, you're going to have to go with an exotic machine gun like Grand Overture or Thunderlord. No legendary machine gun, in my opinion, is going to be that boss DPS option. I mean, this is my personal take. I'm sure some of you guys use those legendary machine guns in dungeons and raids and it works out perfectly fine, but yeah, that's just my take there. Now, besides the fact of it being an ad clear monster, another incredible part of this machine gun is going to be the fact that you can have a field day making builds around this. I am shitting you not. Some of you build junkies out there that like to build craft yourself, you're gonna have a field day with this weapon. Corrective Measure single-handedly made me realize that this episode Heresy isn't just an arc juice season or a strand juice season. It's also one of the best times ever to use a void build. Now, specifically on the channel, I will have a void build out tomorrow for Titans that you can pair this machine gun with, but I don't want to get too ahead of myself. Let's focus in on this machine gun, show you guys all the perks so you understand why I am so juiced about Corrective Measure. So here on screen is going to be all those perks. We are labeling it so you guys can follow, reading it from right to left. Now, all the way to the right is going to be a brand new origin trait tied to the Vault of Glass raid, Time Lost Magazine. Final blows with this weapon grant bonus super energy. When your super expires, this weapon's magazine size is doubled for a long duration and reloads from reserves. Specifically, when it comes to some community research, weapon kills grant an additional 1%-ish super energy upon your super ending, grants 100% increased base magazine capacity for 20 seconds, and refills your magazines from reserves, and this buff can be activated while stowed. This, guys, is an incredible, insane origin trait. Bungie completely knocked it out the park with this one, and especially on a weapon like this, a machine gun, Time Lost Magazine is just unfair. Now, as we get back to all the perks, over in column 4, we're going to have Adrenaline Junkie. Underneath that, we have Demoralize, High Impact Reserves, Withering Gaze, One for All, Elemental Honing, and Killing Tally. Next to that, in column 3, we have Redirection, Rewind Rounds, Subsistence, Demolitionist, Dynamic Sway Reduction, Firefly, and Destabilizing Rounds. And for magazines, we have Steady Rounds, Alloy Magazine, Appended Mag, Flared Magwell, Extended Mag, Tactile Mag, and Accurized Rounds. So as you guys see with the perks, there's going to be a few options here, but after using this specific God Roll, one stands above them all. That being Arrowhead Break, Appended Mag, Subsistence, and Demoralize. With ideally, if you want a handling masterwork. The main power in this God Roll, besides the fact that the origin trait is insane, is going to be the new perk Demoralize. This perk is wild. It's basically Dragonfly, but with the explosion being a weakening effect to the area around it, and in-game it officially reads like this: precision final blows cause nearby targets to become weakened. Now the cooldown wise, it's a little bit unsure right now. It seemingly maybe 1.5 seconds. Not sure personally. I did not notice a cooldown at all in between weaken bursts, but in general the specific weaken effect of demoralize will be a 15% debuff. This, paired with subsistence, is going to be one of the most powerful perk combinations you can have on a machine gun. And the best part about this combo being so incredible is that it's on a weapon that is going to be craftable, so you can get enhanced versions of these perks once you get those red borders. Guys, this God Roll is absolutely insane. I can't believe it's in the game. In my opinion, it makes a weapon like Hammerhead, in commemoration, some void machine guns that have been a powerhouse in the overall PvE Sandbox, not as juicy because this is the brand new toy with a lot of flashy new void stuff, specifically demoralize and a great origin trait that just, man, they like really knocked it out of the park here, and this God Roll is incredible. Now, some important things to kind of get more juice out of this weapon. The seasonal artifact has some stuff you will definitely want to try out. Some of those things being a mod or artifact boost, being volatile marksman, rapid final weapon precision hits, and rapid void weapon final blows grant volatile rounds, and if you get it boost, volatile detonations grant class ability energy. Another good one, since this is going to be a Bolt of Glass weapon, is going to be Legend Incarnate. Weapons with this time lost magazine origin trait gain bonus damage. These weapons are also overcharged when that modifier is active. Yeah, again, this makes sense. This is a time lost magazine weapon. Hold the Line is another good one. While surrounded, machine guns and glaives gain increased reload speed and stability. Final blows heal you. Really good for what we're going there. And then Malign Harvest, rapidly applying volatile, which you get from volatile marksman. Cause your next instance of void weapon damage to create a weakening burst. Again, could be a little bit of overkill, but kind of is not needing a precision hit when it comes to triggering that. And then last but not least, Void Flux, defeating weakened targets with a void weapon applies volatile to nearby targets. Powerful targets increase the radius of the explosion. So the seasonal artifact just has so much juice to take an already incredible weapon and ramp it up even further. Hopefully tomorrow's video you will see in my Titan build video for Void. It's insane. It truly is. But in general, pretty much all I gotta say on this one. Leave your thoughts down below on this machine gun. Guys, I'm not trying to gas it up. I got this roll, I used it, and I was like, holy shit, I gotta make a video on it. I was grinding out this past weekend on Vault of Glass, trying to get those borders. I finally got Vex Mental class. Very happy on that one. But yeah, it's insane. So leave your thoughts down below. If you guys have used this roll, used this weapon, leave your thoughts. I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say. If you guys enjoyed and found this video informative, be sure to drop this video a like. Helps out the video a ton. And of course, for more content from me, like I said before, be sure to hit that subscribe button and bell to be notified when I do drop more content. With that being said, that's all I gotta say on this one. Thank you guys for watching. It's greatly appreciated. ShadowNinja here, and I'm out.